Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with you once again. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. Hey, we got Knucklemania 4 quickly approaching here. It's going down Saturday, April 27th. Now, I've already done a deep dive on the top 3 fights of the card. The main event, of course, we have Mike Perry taking on Thiago Alves in what's I can only imagine is going to be a totally insane scrap there in the main event. Co-main, we got the heavyweight strap on the line. Lorenzo Hunt's finally getting his shot at that heavyweight belt as he's looking to take that from Mick Terrell. Obviously, Terrell has other plans, and that one's shaping up to be absolutely incredible as well. The whole card is awesome if you're a bare knuckle fan. The feature fight, 2 big names, 2 big boys. We got Ben Rothwell back in the squared circle. He's looking to face Todd Duffy once again. Of course, they were scheduled to fight earlier. Big Ben came down with illness. They had to reschedule, and here we are at Knucklemania 4 in Los Angeles, California. So I did a deep dive on those top 3 fights. I encourage you to go check that out. It is posted now on the channel. And I figured, you know what, this is such a fantastic card. Let's dig a little deeper and let's go through some of the other fights here. Just quickly here. Main card. Let's finish off the main card here first. We got a middleweight scrap between Alfredo Anguilla. He is taking on Jeremiah Riggs, familiar name in BKFC. Now, Alfredo is not so much a familiar name. I didn't know who he was until I did a little bit of research on him. As soon as I saw what he was about, instantly pumped for this fight. Because we got Alfredo, he is putting his boxing skills to the test here. The Mexican native, maybe making his BKFC debut, but he is not a stranger to combat sports. Tapology listed him with around 30 professional boxing bouts. Take that for what it is. That could be anywhere from 15 to 40. Who knows? You know, Tapology is not really a boxing page, so sometimes with the boxing stats it gets iffy, but he does have a wealth of experience inside the ring with gloves. So Riggs, he's 2-2, so he's got 4 bare knuckle fights under his belt here. I think he's in tough here, to be honest, but I think his bare knuckle experience should play a factor, and I think if he's able to bully and pressure Alfredo, then I think he's gonna get the W here. It's hard to say though, being unfamiliar with Anguilla. I just don't know what to expect, but I sure am excited about that one. Next up, we have female bantamweight scrap. Now, this is the lone female fight at Knucklemania 4, but it promises to be an absolute barn burner. We got Crystal Pittman. She is set to face the tough as nails Sydney Smith, and you know, I don't think quit is in either one of these girls' vocabulary. And I'm for some reason I'm looking at a doctor stoppage here, because neither one of these girls is going to quit. It's going to have to be a doctor stepping in and stopping it, I think, unless we get a knockout. But I don't know. This one, there's no doubt in my mind that this one is competing for fight of the night. Low key, because I mean, you got such big names at the top of the card, but I think this one is going to be the surprise banger of the night right here. Crystal Pittman versus Sydney Smith, Knucklemania 4. We're also going to get a middleweight treat here at Knucklemania 4. Evgeny Kurdanov is 4-1 apparently in bare knuckle. He's taking on the returning Julian Let Me Bang Lane, who is currently 5-7. You know what? The only thing I can really say here, I'm not super familiar with Kurdanov. I know he's Russian. I know he's got a good record, and I think this one is is going to be fireworks as well. I mean, come on. You got Julian Lane right there. No matter who he's fighting, it's guaranteed fireworks. And a couple more openers of the main card, I guess it would be. I'm kind of working backwards here. We've got David Diaz, who's 2-1. He's taking on the debuting Shane Jordan. This one's going to be a bantamweight. You know what? I've quickly become a fan of Diaz. Seen him on some podcasts here, working his way up to this fight, and the dude is just real. He's just as real as they get. You know, not afraid to show emotion. I don't know. He's just kind of won me over here. But we're going to see what Shane Jordan has in store. This is what it's all about, and this is a huge card, not only to debut on, but these guys who, you know, have 3-4 fights under their belt. Awesome card to get them some publicity here. Next up, we have a lightweight belt, not a belt, but a bout. We got Andrew Angelcourt, familiar name in BKFC. Currently sits 3 wins, 0 losses with 1 draw. He is taking on the 1-0 Ruben War. I mean, come on. What is there any greater combat sports name than that? War? It sells itself. And we all know what we're going to get with Angelcourt. Excited to see his return here at Knucklemania 4. And the opener of the main card at Knucklemania 4, April 27th, we have Daniel Alvarez, another familiar name with BKFC fans. He is taking on the debuting Victor Rosas, and this is at bantamweight. So that's going to be a heck of an opener. I don't know anything about Victor Rosas, but we're going to find out in a hurry here. Prelims, they got 3 prelims on the night that will be free on their YouTube channel, Bare Knuckles YouTube channel. First up, opening up the entire card here, first prelim is Keith Richardson, not Rockstar. This is a different Keith Richardson. Richardson's currently 1-0. It's a cruiserweight scrap. He's going to be taking on the debuting Cody Vidal. So we'll see if Keith Richardson can keep his train rolling. I know he's got a little bit of steam behind him after his last win. Next up, we have a lightweight scrap. Tommy Aaron versus Richard Brooks. Both men are debuting here. Honestly, I don't know much about them, but we're going to see what each of them are made of come April 27th. And then the featured prelim, I guess you could call it, we got a light heavyweight scrap. Debuting fighters once again, we got Vincent Familiari. Sorry if I butcher that. He's going to take on Fernando Gonzalez. And that is Knucklemania 4. Like I say, I went much further into detail with the top 3 fights in the deep dive. So go hit that now. Give that a watch. Give these videos a thumbs up. Share them. Do whatever you got to do. Get me in that damn algorithm, because trying to bust in there, but it's hard. I appreciate each and every one of your viewers, and I hope you guys enjoy Knucklemania 4. I'll be back for a recap of that one for sure. Probably dropping on Sunday at some point. Until then, folks, take care and peace. I think the trick and fumble over the train.